It's Dan at Ken Bootcamp. Steve's slacking today, so it's just myself. We're going to be shooting a video on an exercise you can do absolutely anywhere. It doesn't cost you any money, don't need any kit, but it's an exercise to do properly, demands quite a lot of stability and strength. And what we're talking about here is the push-up or press-up. Now, you may have caught some of our other videos over the last few weeks. We've been talking about core stability, core strength, and how we can work our inner unit as well as our outer unit, and what happens if our inner or outer unit is weak and what to look out for. Now, just to keep it very simple, in a push-up, most exercises, what we're trying to do is maintain what we call midline stabilization. Now, you can do that if you think about putting a plumb line through my spine, so it goes through my ear, it should run through my shoulder, my hip, you probably can't see that, and down through my knee and ankle. That's what we call midline stability. Good posture, if you like. But obviously, sitting at a desk all day, driving, not being aware of our posture, is going to pull us away from midline. So midline being there is going to pull us forward, and then what happens is gravity takes control and it all drags us down. So a push-up, a press-up, really, if you think about it, is a good midline stability, but in a horizontal position. So I'm going to talk to you through some of the things to watch out for, optimal technique, and how to do a proper push-up. So I'm going to take it down, hopefully it will work, this camera. So, hello there. So, what we're going to talk through first, I'm going to show you a perfect, I could probably not do a perfect push-up, but near as damn it a good position for a push-up. What we're looking for, hands under shoulders, so there's a direct line here, and what we're trying to do, what we're trying to create in the shoulder, which is the first step, is to try and create torque in the shoulder joint. As you pop your hands down in this position, you want to feel like you're screwing your hands into the floor. You can see what that's doing to my elbow. So from there, I'm externally rotating my arm, and what that's doing, if the arm is a ball and socket, it's creating torque in the shoulder and stability in the shoulder, and that creates a much stronger position. Essentially, a push-up really is working the triceps, and the chest and the core are there just to stabilize everything, to keep it in position. What you'll find is when people do, they'll tend to bring their arms out in this position, and that's very dominant in the chest, not so much in the triceps, and there's an internal rotation, which is quite a weak position for the shoulder and can cause injury. So, before I keep rambling on, hands here, creating torque by screwing the hands into the floor, and then the midline stability, if you imagine that plumb line going horizontally through my ear, through my shoulder joint, through my hip, ankle. There is your first position you want to be in. So it's important to maintain your core stability. When you bring your feet together, you're able to squeeze your glutes, your butt, and that creates torque in the hip joint and also creates more stability around the trunk. So it's arms, head position, squeezing your glutes and holding. Nice midline stability. That's your first port of call. If you can't do that, then you're going to struggle to maintain a push-up. Is really what we're going to do then, is maintain that all the way through the movement. Common mistakes are, because we're against gravity and the head is heavy, we let our heads drop forward. So that's the first thing you see people do. As I said, you'll see people come out to the side. Most common one is losing midline stability in the trunk, so we're unable to keep this engaged, so they haven't got strength here or in the core. So you'll see that happen. Also, people will get tired or lose stability midline, so they'll lift their bums. So it's all about maintaining that position throughout the movement. If you can't do it on the floor, then raise up into a position, so you're doing it on a chair or a bench. That way you're still maintaining the whole body, but you're not compromising everything else. Knees are okay if you haven't got any equipment. If you come onto your knees, that's absolutely fine. But you then pretty much take out the glutes and the ability to stabilize everything together. So let me show you a couple reps. So hands here, screwing your arms into the floor, activate your glutes by squeezing your bum, nice and long, midline stability, keep rotating through, drop down, lock out, push up. Drop down, breathe in, breathe out. So, there we have it. There's the push-up. Couple things to watch out for. Arms position screwing out. Head maintaining stabilization. Making sure the trunk is a nice horizontal position. And if you can't manage that and you can't get the depth in your push-up, then raise your hands up high, which will take the load off. Anyway, hope you find that interesting. We'll be back again. We're going to be shooting a video for exercise of the day, and we'll put that up tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.